Hi everyone, my name is Austin Zollner. I'll just really briefly run through the uh, biggest challenge that I see um, in my role um, with regards to ISTE standards and our district. So both before the MIT program, throughout the year and a half, and then as well as after graduating from the MIT program, the biggest challenge that I see uh, is quite literally just the bureaucracy and red tape in education, especially in regards to technology. Uh, this comes in the form of a lot of mandatory procedures, but also in the amount of teachers' time that is wasted uh, in our district specifically. For example, with professional developments, more often than not, things are planned months in advance, if not sometimes years in advance, if we are getting a certain speaker to come and talk to us about some specific tool that they use or some sort of motivational speech that they've come to give us. So in terms of our district's vision statement, this was taken right off of our district website. Their statement says, "We will work collaboratively with our community to provide a premier education for every learner to achieve success while providing a safe and nurturing environment that celebrates diversity and practices mutual respect." So overall, we do sort of see a very generic sort of blanket statement about how we as a district want to make every student feel loved, and we are advancing them in the 21st century with the tools that we have for them. So the reason that I see this being a challenge in terms of implementing any strategies that I've learned on a broader scale is the biggest thing is quite simply our size. Our size is we are one of the biggest districts in the state of Minnesota. We have over about 600 kids in a given graduating class. And like I mentioned before, that makes for systemic change barriers that are likely to come up. And while a vision statement or mission statement on technology or just in general is great, it often is just a mantra that district representatives and the people at the top create. But on the ground level, the boots on the ground, it's typically anything from that. It's mainly just teachers trying to get by day. So the audience for this challenge would definitely be the administrators and those in charge of our professional development at the district level. There's no real point from my perspective of having teachers as the audience because we already know these inherent challenges. We live and breathe them every day. So addressing the core issue, going back to that vision statement, the most clear standard that I found that aligns with this is the Educator Leader 2A standard, which talks about shaping and accelerating sort of a shared vision for empowering learning for students with technology by engaging with educational stakeholders. So the stakeholders in this case are our district leaders that are in charge of addressing systemic technological issues. The justification for this is that while our district does share a great vision of empowering our community, and in the 21st century, technological fluency is key to advancing one's career and being prepared for the future, for what's to come. So making this a point of emphasis in this video, it becomes all the more relevant, especially with the times that we are all currently living through. There are a plethora of other standards that I found that seem to address this challenge, such as Leader 2B and C, Collaborator 4D, and Facilitator 6D. And while these were great, going back to that Leader 2A, engaging with educational stakeholders is really the key, and that is going to be by far the biggest challenge in accelerating this vision statement and, aligning what we actually see on a day-to-day basis with that broader big picture vision that our district has created. So this was, like I said, super, super brief, but this is the biggest challenge I see myself facing. Again, a big shout out to Slides Carnival for just a great overall format. Again, my name is Austin Zollner, and this was my biggest challenges video. So thanks for watching, and I've enjoyed my experience.